Hey, it's Jason with Threefold Solutions talking to you again today about Planning Center services. And this time we're going to take a look at one of the other mobile apps called Church Center. And this time we're going to specifically hone in on the schedules area where you can view those schedules that you're signed up for or you've been scheduled to inside of Planning Center services and view that on Church Center as opposed to using the services mobile app. So you can actually utilize Church Center for seeing your schedule too. And that's what we're going to jump into today. Let's get to that video and take a look at how you can see that schedule in Church Center. Well, here we are inside of the Church Center app. Now, this is a Sandbox Church Center app. It's not actually the real Church Center app for my church, but it's one that we use for training purposes. Now, the idea here is we're going to visit the top right corner and we're going to actually click on that little icon or avatar that represents your profile. You'll notice there's actually a little comment or text balloon right next to that, and we'll come back to that in just a minute. But let's start off by clicking on the icon that you see in the top right corner. And as soon as you do that, you're going to be taken to your profile page. Now, if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see notifications here if you have any, and then you'll also see this schedule section. This is where you'll see your Planning Center services scheduling. You can go here and you can utilize some of the features that are available here to either A, sign up, like I've got a sign up available. And if I click on that sign up, that gives me an opportunity to look at upcoming dates where I could choose to sign up for one of those upcoming services. This looks like it's a Christmas Eve type of service, but unfortunately, I've got a conflict. And because I have a conflict, that means I'm already serving somewhere else and I can't really sign up for this one. But this gives you an idea. If I click the little arrow in the top left corner, I can jump back to that main screen. Notice down below that, I can also see blockout dates. I've got a date that's blocked out for October 31st, and that's just a vacation date that maybe I've put in. There's also an opportunity here for Sunday, November 3rd, where I am currently scheduled already, and I can see that I'm scheduled to the connections team in the parking spot or the parking position, and I've even got my service time here as well as a huddle time that's happening before service. So I can see all of that, including clicking view all and see a little bit more detail if there were other things that I was scheduled for and it wasn't fitting on that first screen. Now, if you go ahead and click that little arrow in the top left, it'll take you back again. And just notice here that you have some actions. I'm going to click on this actions button. And I'm going to move the camera icon here or the video icon and show you you've got the opportunity to add a new blockout date if you need to. You can also email your team leader from here, and you can even subscribe to the calendar feed. And that's kind of cool. That calendar feed is your Planning Center services schedule that you can now put into your Android or your iPhone calendar and actually have that merged in with your personal calendar. So great option there if you like to keep your serving schedule right there with your personal information as well, so you can kind of look at one calendar. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. Click cancel, and let's return back here. I did mention the comment balloon or the text bubble at the top. You'll notice it's now moved over to the right-hand side. This is a new feature inside of Planning Center where you have the opportunity to click on that and join a conversation that might already be happening. Now, it does show conversations that happen within Planning Center groups as well. So you'll notice if it says team, we're talking about Planning Center services and maybe a conversation that's happening on the team that I'm on where people are discussing different things in this chat. It's live. It can happen within that team. This is just an example of what it might look like. This is somebody, on the parking team, such as myself, where I'm saying, hey, quick question from the parking lot. What's the new plan for first-time guests again? And, hopefully somebody will respond to that quickly on the team so we can get information in real time. But that's another one of the chat features that are now built into Planning Center services as well as Planning Center groups where you can chat with group members. But since this is just about services, we'll stick to looking at services features. So just wanted you to show you that. And also notice here that you've got all of the availability from the home screen. If you want to join that chat, you don't have to go into the profile area. You can just click on that chat bubble here and see the exact same thing. I hope that helps you get a little more familiar with how you can use just Church Center alone to look at all the things happening in your church as well as engage with your schedule, email your leader, add blockout dates, and more right here from Church Center. I hope you found it helpful.